Alright guys, naughty hair and the like. I'm just going to do this video. And let me put my necklace on really quick. Just because I want to. But yeah, I'm just going to fucking say that shit. It gets on my nerves. It really does. It's like, it really fucking gets on my nerves, Holmes. Okay? Alright, it gets on my fucking nerves. And that's people that think they got better logic than I guess I do. You know, and the truth of the matter is they don't. And they, of course, this is what they'll do. Most of the time they'll say you're creepy. That's what women do. That's a famous thing that women do. Not saying all of them, but certain vindictive women. Oh, the guy was creepy. He asked me to live with him, you know, and make an over big deal out of nothing. First of all, number one, I like bitches. And when I say bitches, I'm not talking about somebody helping me around the house. I'm talking about ladies. If I'm going to get involved with somebody, it's a woman. You know? There you go. Plain and simple. Clear that up. Another thing. So one of these YouTubers, he likes to read comments. Like once in a while, I'll actually do that too. And I'll do it with my phone. I'll actually videotape the comments, which I might do later. And, you know, I think that's, you know, what I'd like to do too. But I just like to do it a different way. But I'm just going to come out and say this, you know, of course, and when you're different, you creep people out, I guess, by nature, because you're different, but it doesn't mean by proxy you're creepy. For instance, I have a different personality, you know. I don't have the same one you do. I don't follow a critique, and I definitely don't look shit up on, you know, Google every time and believe it, or on Wikipedia and believe it, or on a link and believe it, in a library and believe it, verbatim. I don't do that. Don't fucking believe that shit. Okay, so I'm anti-establishment and anti, as you know, I'm not against them. I just think they're more like sheep in a pasture. What am I going to do? Get angry at a bunch of sheep in a pasture or cows in a pasture? I would just say sheep. Sheep in a pasture. No, I'm not going to get angry at a bunch of sheep in a pasture. Let them be themselves. If they're homeless and they want to be homeless, obviously they're going to make up an excuse for why the other person that offered them help is probably problematic. And that they're happy the way things are because it works. Don't fix it if it ain't broke. No, I don't believe that shit. I fix things before they get broke. All right? Number one logic in my brain is I don't wait till the motherfucker breaks. All right? People that do that shit are not smart. All right? Sorry. All right? Jerome, you're probably an all right, you know, you'd probably be all right if you're getting a paycheck from me to clean the house. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just offering shelter. Okay, so that's over with, Jerome, because you know what? All I wanted, and I'll be honest with you, I was hoping you had a driver's license. Yeah, you may be considered a bitch by other people, but to me, you work for me if you were to come over here and get a shelter. So I'd have you drive me around if you had a license. Point blank, until I get my car and my license, I'm not going to fucking hide from shit that I need too. Another thing is, this is not off-grid. We got a grocery, you know, I'm not trying to pull somebody in anymore. I'll be honest, I'm about to just quit. Forget it. I do need help around the house, and I can get it around here. So it's not a big deal. I can get help around here. And no one's around here is going to say, oh, because you had a contractor over there, he must be gay. All right, bitch. Motherfucker, I like bitches. So get it through your goddamn head, as you put it to me. When you were trying to come down here and I was going to buy you a ticket, you said get it through your head to me. No, sorry. It might be reverse check on that one because I'm the one likely to say that about you. Get this through your head. You're stupid, all right? You're going to sit there and believe shit that's printed 2,000 plus years ago and you don't even have a clue what's up, all right? All right, so another thing is in academia, suck my dick. I could care less about academia and all the research that science has done. I don't give a fuck about your shit. You know, there's a reason why you go after people like Tesla, steal their shit, and then they die and they didn't get anywhere, right? It's because you're pricks, all right? Now, I'm not a prick. I offered someone shelter in return. Hey, you know, you may have to do something every other day, like, hey, can you pick up around the yard maybe? Maybe cut some weeds? That's not a bitch. That's earning your keep, bro. That's an old concept. A fucking super old concept. And by the way, this place has everything I need. I don't even have to go far. I walk 20 feet. Well, not 20 feet. I got to go down this hill, which is about 350 feet. At the bottom of this hill, you know, it's a town. Okay, so I don't know what you're talking about off grid. There's nothing off grid here. You may not be able to get here, or a homeless person that the recent ones I'm talking to may not be able to. That's here nor there. Goodbye then. All right, so maybe you never made it. That's good for me because then I don't have to worry about somebody claiming squatter rights on here, on my property. Another thing, I don't have a government check right now at all. How about that? Because I don't really care about that check, but I do have to go get it reasserted because I am disabled from birth, by the way. Not somebody who got disabled later in life or any of that shit. I think it's a little more legit as a result. All right. However, it didn't get documented till later in life, so I wasn't able to get the disability till later when I applied for it. So, because my parents wanted to see if I was mentally all right because I was dead at birth. Okay, so if you want to say, "Oh, I'm crazy because I'm dead at birth," fine. I don't give a fuck. Bottom line is, I try to help people, and look what they do. Most of the time, it's because they don't attract me. When I start to talk to them personally, I start to realize there's notes to this person's personality that aren't good, and that's it. So I'm like ready. Oh, good. I can't wait to not have this guy come. This is a perfect idea for him to fucking call me this and call me that. Go our separate ways before anything ever happens, because that's how you do it. You have to prep. You have to, post research somebody a little bit. So when I said I would help him, I was serious, but at the same time, while I'm talking to him, I'm kind of getting a feel for, is this individual capable of any goddamn thing? And no, he didn't even mention one thing he has training for. Like, can you do maintenance or anything? So I let that slide. I didn't even ask him. But he still didn't say, oh, yeah, I can do this or I can do that. I'm capable. He just said, yeah, sure, and left it real vague. No. That's a squatter rights mentality. People like that think they're going to get in your house and then live there forever. Okay, so that's over with. Now the other guy, he's a straight up liberal. WAPTEK, WAPEK. That guy's a fucking loon job. He acts like I'm just overdoing it and I'm creepy. No. I'm just an experiment, just like a radio show. I'm proving that homeless people in general do not care about your fucking shelter, and or they're jealous. Probably maybe a combination of both. And the first thing they do is say, you're on government assistance. Okay, how did I buy this entire house on government assistance? Come on, dude. How do you expect to get reality check there? How do you expect somebody like me to buy a house like this, 2,200 square feet, for fucking on my government assistance? No, dude. I don't even have food stamps. I don't even have my mental health. Everything's been canceled right now because I don't care about that check. All right, so, and my mental health is depression from pain. It's real simple. That's even my MO in my fucking criteria. However, they had to make up shit because I was dead at birth. So they made up some stuff, I guess, to qualify me for disability. The disability people, because I didn't match everyone, and it was hard to, because I was possibly brain damage at birth. It wasn't guaranteed just based on the psychologist. So they had to say, okay, he's also depressed from pain, and he may have, what do you call it? It's some other shit. They made it up. And I just looked at that like that's bullshit because I don't hallucinate. I don't see things. I don't have imaginary friends. So even the disability people make shit up. All right. Now, does that mean I'm not disabled? No, absolutely not. I got back issues. I mean, I've had back issues even before I did stunt stuff when I was a kid. So I have back issues from being born because they had to do an emergency and pull me out real fucking quick to get me on use electrodes. Get me alive again. All right, so anyway, enough of that. I've told this story before. This is what really gets on my nerves, though. I'm an enemy of these people for trying to help them, and they are offended that I would ask them questions, or I would even introduce myself as somebody that may help them. Oh my God, I'm a creep because of that. So there you go, guys. Or they have to throw, gay slangs into there and shit, try to make it seem like, oh, he's probably this, but they don't come out and say it. But the truth of the matter is, they don't have really any intelligence in the real world. They may have a YouTube channel that may garner a shitload of Filipinos listening to them, or a shitload of people that actually may or may not listen to them, but a portion that does, like my channel, which is fine. I just do it as a hobby. It's no big deal. If someone wants to live here or not, it doesn't really matter, because eventually I'm going to start kicking these walls down myself and do everything myself, because I don't need someone that bad. I'm a fucking old roofer. What do you fucking... I mean, you know, I'm not the technical roofer. I was the laborer, but I enjoyed it that way, because I got to deliver, go and get shit, bring it back, you know, supplies, and that was fun for me. So I didn't even care about the technical roofing part. I would just deliver the materials, get them on the roof, and shit like that. All right, so I'm an experienced laborer. I concrete. I used to break driveways and, you know, concrete and haul it away, and same with tree trimming. I mean, you name it. All right. And I am fucking, you know, people are going to, oh, he's like Hitler the way he talks, or he's outrageous. Oh, well, I'm not Hitler. I am outrageous, though. I am not going to fucking sit here and kick out like an old fuck, you know, and die like an old fuck. No, I'm going to act like I was when I was younger. I don't care. People are boring when they get older, or people that don't know how to shift out of their homelessness are boring. You know, if you don't know how to shift out of homelessness, then that's not a good trait. And now, I'm just referring to WAPTech right now, because he's been homeless for a while. That fucking idiot. He even mentions, like, something I said, like, I mentioned something about his sex life. Well, if you read the comments, why didn't you say what I said? See, he leaves it open for you to think that I'm saying something like, hey, man, you want to get together? No. See, that guy is a fucking weirdo. That's what liberals are like. You know, they can't argue, you know, that you're trying to help them. So they make you out to be the enemy, or throw gay slangs, or, you know, and he didn't read it, the comment. I probably said, look, I could even buy you some fucking hose. And, you know, if you were to come here, and that's true. You know, I could do that. And that's probably what I said, because I don't even remember. It was so long ago. But yeah, I say shit like that. I'll fucking hook you up. And I would never make a comment that, you know, that says something like that. And if that's the case, show me, and then I'll sue you. Okay? Because then it would be slander. I do mention from time to time when I'm trying to help somebody, hey, I could hook you up with some local pussy and shit like that. Hell yeah, there's pussy around here. Okay, guys? A lot of people think there's not, but there really is. There is certain pussy. A lot of it's, you know, they have husbands, so you got to be careful, you know. But I'm just saying, there is pussy out here to be had. This has infrastructure. This isn't a whole town. It has a golf course with a year-round fucking clubhouse. You know, it's not off-grid. So everything these guys are assuming about me is wrong. Number two, I can get everything I need every day. And if I do have a situation where I got to get somewhere else, I have survival skills. I can walk 20 miles if I need to. I have fake knees. I'm a survivor. Yeah, I'm a survivor of life. And yes, was God like a gangster? Probably, like me. I'm not a gangster, but I'll fucking speak my mind, bitch. I'll tell everybody what I think. And I don't give a fuck if you think that I'm wrong or right. At the end of the day, I tried to help, you denied it, and you're still homeless, and that's fine. I don't care. I don't care. And if a female came over here and helped me with the inside of this place, that'd be fine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's a female or a male. It's you know, it's interactive. Whatever happens where you have experience where you can help me tear this down, replace, or possibly just cover up this old whatever they call it. There's a number for this kind of wood, this facial wood. But I want to make it look like it's, you know, drywall or something, and then just maybe paint it. But the point is this: what is wrong with somebody like me? You know, you just don't like the way I act, so you want to make it seem like I'm this or I'm that or I'm crazy or I'm determined to, you know. No, I will probably continue to look at your channel though, because I'm humored. It's straight up. To a certain degree, I'm humored how ignorant people are and how they'll buy into some people that are just, and then they'll turn to start talking about God again because they're running out of ways to clarify or maybe logistify their stupidity. So then they start talking about God again. Now, I ain't gonna lie, that's boring shit though. I'm sorry, dude. Once you start talking about God and Jesus as boring shit, sure, they were interesting, but God is just the CEO. Jesus is just a helper of the space race, is what I call it, and the terraformers and so forth, like that. Their linear time doesn't match ours, so they can interact anytime. Okay, so they don't have to be present, and when they do come here, they cloak for the most part. Or if there's any other beings that come here, they cloak, just like in science fiction. There's a few that don't, and they aren't breaking rules. They have a glitch or something. They become present, and that's when people start photographing UFOs and stuff like that. Bottom line is this: extraterrestrials, humans, we're all from another place. We're not from here. This is a terraform location. This is my belief system is surrounded by this. And if I die wrong, that's fine too. I could possibly be wrong. I'm just, everything I do is on intuition, what my feelings are. I don't really care what people think at all. I'm not trying to be a cult leader. And if I was, it wouldn't be any different than religion. You know, I mean, it would be a little discouraging to me if I had that people surrounding me believing in me, because it'd be like, wait a minute, I'm individualistic for a reason. I don't want a crowd to follow me, though. No, I definitely don't want that. You know, not that I would ever have one, you know, that in a million years, but if that was ever the case, it would be uncomfortable to me, because then I feel like, no, now I got to school these people on this shit. Well, that's what I'm doing now. So they don't have to join me. You know, some of the best gangs don't really associate and conglomerate because they are secretive. Okay? I'm secretive. I'm secretive. I don't care. I like my privacy. I like to do things on my watch, whatever my linear time dictates, in relevance to what my surroundings are. And when someone has a disagreement with me, usually they'll weasel out of it by saying that I'm wrong or creepy. Okay, guys. Peace.